better with coffee than coffee cake, than biscones, than cinnamon rolls? Seriously? Oh my goodness. We've got your perfect breakfast sampler here from David's Cookies.
Absolutely.
And it's like 5.5 pounds
pretty much
of breakfast deliciousness. If you love David's, and especially if you're a fan of their biscones or their crumb cake, like me, please give us a call. We would love to talk with you, and we love to be able to hear about what you love from David's. I'm pointing to these. Okay, below those is the number for you to be able to call in. This is a $15 savings today, $22 to get it home. We've never had this configuration before all together.
No.
And I have
separately, we've done different items. This is crazy. So listen, what you are getting is close. It's between 5.5 to 6 pounds. And so what you're getting, I want you to understand, is what you see right here. So if we actually just panned around, you're getting a full tray, 30 ounces of our original crumb cake. You're getting 4 of our blueberry scones and 4 of our raisin scones. You're getting 2 packages, and I want to show you because it comes 3 in a package, so 6 total of our coconut macaroons, which those are tender, and they have cranberries in there, so they give you which is special because you don't really find that anywhere else but David's. And then we're doing the 4-pack, which is going to come in a tray, so it makes it easy to warm them up, of our cinnamon rolls, which are just absolutely to die for. They're going to come packed like this, so I just want to show you everything that you're getting. And this is really awesome because look, again, the macaroons alone, let me just make sure, is this an open box? Yes, yes, yes. Let me get that. Look at this. This is how it's going to come. So it's absolutely like you just went to the bakery and you picked up your macaroons, and they're chocolate on the bottom, which just is the perfect finish, let me tell you.
Oh my goodness.
So let's go through each one, right?
Yes.
You want to start with the cinnamon rolls?
I hope go through means taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's start with the cinnamon rolls.
Let's start with the cinnamon rolls. So the thing about David's always that we love to say and talk about is that everything at David's is handmade. So our cinnamon rolls are completely hand rolled. I could start going around like this and tearing it apart. And the reason I want to do that is because these are yeast made rolls. So what that means to you, they're actually not flour. So the yeast is meaning it's gonna be exactly like, you know, those cinnamon rolls that you get at the mall that you spend like, you know, what, $4 or $5 for?
Yeah, at least $5.
That is what this is gonna be like. So it's actually, they call it a cinnamon smear that's actually on the inside. So you see all that cinnamon, and then you've got that icing on the top as I unroll this. There is no just anything spared with a David's cinnamon roll. It's absolutely awesome. Every bite is gonna have an equal amount of cinnamon and an equal amount of icing, so it's absolutely perfect. And if you just warm that just a tad, put it in the oven if you like to toast it up a little bit, or just put it in the microwave for just a few seconds to warm it up, and these are absolutely delicious. So they're gonna come in a full tray, and so here's the tray over here, and you can actually put the tray right into the oven, which I love.
Oh, nice.
So if people are coming over, now each one of these rolls, and I'm gonna put one in my hand so you can see, each one of these rolls are 5 ounces, and so you understand how big it is. I'm showing you.
As big as your hand.
You may not eat an entire one on your own, so these are great for cutting them up and doing little treats. So maybe you're having people over for tea or coffee or something like that. This is perfect for that.
This is a perfect set for like an Easter brunch. You wouldn't be able to wait that long. Honestly, you won't be able to save it. I mean, just it will keep.
You could put it in the freezer
long enough until Easter, but you could put it in the freezer. But if you're having a brunch, do yourself a favor. Get 2 sets. Keep one entire set, and then you can cut them up. And imagine a brunch table with all of these out there.
I was going to show you crumb cake, but look, because you just mentioned that, here's what we did. What we did over there. So we actually cut them up into smaller pieces so that you can see. So some of the cinnamon rolls are there. We even cut up the macaroons a little bit, and because the macaroons are a very nice size as well. Again, you're getting over 5.5 pounds of goodies here. So if you want to cut them up as we've done there, that is a great way. You never know when people are coming over. Maybe you do want to save this for your Easter brunch. It's perfect for that. But maybe you just want to have something because you have visitors from time to time. So when people visit, you want to be able to have something that you can just pop out, you know, warm it up a little bit and serve it. You know, when it comes to the David's crumb cake, look at how that is just perfectly soft at the bottom. You've got that just as much crumb with that cinnamon streusel and that powdered top as you do at the bottom. And that's what I love about our crumb cakes, because the crumb is the part that we always want.
Right.
So you're getting a full tray of that. So here we have the full tray. That's 30 ounces that you're getting there.
My favorite. I can't not. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God.
And then if you warm it again, just a little bit, it's gonna be like it's fresh baked. The cinnamon rolls are gonna smell like you just baked them in your oven. You're gonna bring home the David's Kitchen to your house. And if you're sending this to somebody, they're going to love you, okay, for doing that.
Dance.
I know.
So good.
Now, we've only gotten through 2 of the 4 things that you're getting. So now let's go talk about scones for a minute. Now, you may have heard me talk about, we just aired some scones a little bit ago, but you know, the scone I love because not only are they a great size, okay, so if you really, you could break this down, but what I love about a biscone is that it's a biscuit meets a scone. So if you've ever kind of maybe gone away from scones because you didn't like that they were too dense or they were too kind of hard and crummy, well, here's the difference. A biscone is a biscuit meets a scone, so it's actually very moist. I could actually go into the inside and start pulling out the inside. It's more of like again, a biscuit consistency.
I feel like it's almost like croissant-ish, you know, because it's kind of buttery.
Yes.
It's got, these are unbelievable. When I first tasted them, I thought, I don't even know why we're calling them a scone. They're the shape of a scone.
Yeah.
But scones are usually dry. You have to eat them with coffee. These are unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievably delicious. And of course, they never skimp on anything. The blueberry is like big, plump, blueberries all throughout.
Look, that is a whole blueberry. I just pulled a whole blueberry out of the scone. So all the blueberries in there are whole. It's not just little pieces of like a reminiscent part of a blueberry. Each one that you're gonna get, you're gonna see, look at this one again. We've got whole blueberries in there, absolutely delicious. And again, each time you break into these, you'll see that it's actually just a consistency that's nice and soft and moist. When they're nice and warm, that's just gonna melt right with your coffee or your tea, whatever your favorite is. And then you're gonna get 4 raisin, 4 blueberry. Let's go to the macaroons for a moment. The thing about David's,
a nice long moment,
everything is fresh made. Things are not sitting around in freezers or anything like that. When you look at these macaroons, you can see that they're not alike. And that's the thing I always point out about David's, whether it's the scones, whether it's the crumb cake, everything is done by hand at David's. And the reason we feel that's very important is because we want you to have that experience that every bite is special.
Oh, is it the cranberries?
Look at that. It has cranberries. No macaroon that I know of has cranberries inside, and there's also toasted almonds inside. So what you're getting is you're getting coconut, toasted almond, cranberry. The cranberry gives it a tartness that you don't normally have. So you have the sweetness mixed with that, and then you've got a chocolate bottom, which just gives it that perfect decadent ending to a yummy, yummy treat. So you're gonna, again, get 6 of these. They're gonna come packed separately. So if you wanted, you have 2 boxes of macaroons. So if you wanted, you could give 1 box away, keep 1 for you. Maybe you want to give away the crumb cake. Maybe one of the scones, keep 1 for you, however you want to do it. Or maybe you want to send this to someone. These are all able to go into the freezer for up to 6 months. They're kosher certified, so kosher parv. So if you have that to deal with, that's not a problem. And then you know that they're baked fresh for you. And I think, we always make sure that once they're baked, they're shipped right away. So when you order this today, we're gonna go ahead and count up how many we got, and we're gonna ship them right out to you. I think that's so important because with baked goods, it needs to be fresh. So you're gonna get these absolutely at the prime of perfection.
Yeah, they don't bake them until you order them. Yeah. So this is $15 off. This is the first time that you've seen this incredible big configuration. We're calling it the breakfast sampler. You don't have to keep these for breakfast. I would eat these any time of the day or night. $22 to get them home. This is a great time to be able to try something. If you already love the crumb cake and you wanted to try the scones before, now you can at a fraction of the cost that it would cost if you just bought the scones on their own, because you're getting, this is really like a try me. This is a get some of your favorites and then also try something new. So here's what you get. You get the original butter crumb cake tray, which, by the way, if you gave that away, you are a better person than I, because I will keep that every day of the week. You also get 2 boxes of the coconut macaroons. They contain cranberries and almonds. They are drizzled in delicious chocolate, and then they sit right on top of chocolate. They're 4 big cinnamon rolls, 5-ounce cinnamon rolls, 4 blueberry biscones. We call them biscones because they're kind of biscuit, kind of scone, part croissant. They're 4 raisin biscones as well, and all of that coming to you boxed separately, so you can keep them in the freezer, freezer. You can give them away. You can keep them until Easter. You can buy one now, keep one until Easter if you like, or whenever you're having, if you've got a baby shower, you're having a brunch, you're having people over, you just want to be able to have that little sweet whenever you want it. Now you've got it. You don't have to go to the bakery and get it. David's Bakery is sending it right to you.
Look, we're just unrolling one of these again because I want you to see just how beautiful these cinnamon rolls are. And I want you to imagine you're at home right now, and imagine that you had these right now and they were in the oven and you just smell that cinnamon and that icing's just getting nice and melty, and you just set that right on a plate next to your favorite coffee, and yum, yum, yum.
Yes.
So you're gonna get 4 of those. They're 5 ounces. Again, you can cut these up because, you know, maybe you'll eat the whole thing. Maybe you wanna split it with someone, someone you love, and it has to be somebody you love.
Definitely.
To share.
You know, those cinnamon rolls really remind me of, and I know you lived in LA for a bit too, there are certain breakfast joints in LA that have lines out the door.
Sure.
Always, always, always. And it's because of something like that.
Sure.
Like, they're known for that cinnamon roll. And that's the kind of cinnamon roll that you get known for. Like, oh, we go to your brunch. Are you having those cinnamon rolls? Are you having those David's cinnamon rolls? That's what those are, that incredible flavor.
Yeah, if you go to the mall, you know that mall store that you spend a lot of money for. Now imagine you're gonna be able to have 4 of those anytime you want them, just pull them right out. The crumb cake, again, just as much crumb as you're getting of that nice pound cake that's so soft and moist. And you're getting that cinnamon streusel topping made fresh from David's. You're getting a whole tray of that. And then we're gonna go back to the scones again, or the biscones, because I think what's so amazing is that never is there anything spared in a biscone. Look at how many raisins we put inside. I can turn this all the way around. Raisins, raisins everywhere. And when we break into it, again, you get that nice texture that I can almost fold it over. You see how it's pulling apart.
See every little layer.
Every little layer, you know, and even no matter how close you look, you can see it's just nice and soft. So when you toast these, they get nice and toasty on the outside, but still nice, moist, and soft on the inside, so that when you bite into it, it's not like, you know, biting into a rock, because sometimes a scone can feel that way. Then you have to drink like 3 cups of coffee just to get through it. With David's, we are going to give you absolute moist, delicious treats like that. And then, again, I was talking about the blueberries, and the fact that the blueberries are just all the way throughout, nice whole pieces that I can find when I look through here. And again, that soft, moist, nice toasted outside if you want it, but you're gonna have that nice inside.
Absolutely incredible. We only have 250 of these to go around. This is brand new. Once they're gone, they are gone. So if you are looking at this and you're thinking, well, I like the crumb cake, and then you're pricing this out, this is an unbeatable value here. You're saving $15. It's just $22 to get it home. You can take the crumb cake out, cut a little bit off, put it back in the freezer if you like to. It keeps and keeps and keeps. But this is everything that you need. If you want to try it, this is a great way to try it. But I do have to say, we are less than 250 left to go around for everybody. Once everybody wakes up, this is what they're going to be wanting, because this is the first time that you've ever seen it. Everything, you're getting that incredible crumb cake with just as much crumb as you are delicious buttery cake. Look at those incredible, tender, just incredible macaroons, just drenched in chocolate. Those cinnamon rolls, to beat the band right there, this smells like a bakery in here. And then you're also getting 4 of the blueberry biscones and 4 of the raisin biscones. Everything individually boxed.
Absolutely. So you can decide how you want to use it, take it out as you need it. And I want to point out over here, we didn't really get to look over here yet, because sometimes maybe you're a smaller family, maybe you live alone or something like that. I want you to think about this. You can actually break these down, cut them up, so when you have company, maybe you're having a party, maybe you want to bring these over to your family's house when you go and visit. This is a great way just to make it beautiful. Just put it on a tower like this and just cut it up into smaller pieces. You've got plenty, so you only have to take out, maybe use half the tray, and then you put the rest of the tray back in the freezer. Again, it's about getting that David's goodness that only you can get from David's, because everything we use is high quality ingredients. Our chocolate is absolutely melted down chocolate without any type of, mixes or anything like that, so you taste the difference. Cranberries in our macaroons, are those not
so incredible?
Amazing.
Like creamy coconut, like the fresh coconut, tastes almost like the islands, but then you get that little crunch of the almond.
Yeah.
And just enough sweet dark chocolate to just add What?
And but it's not too sweet.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
I've had macaroons sometimes where it's like you bite into it and you go, ooh, like that's too much.
Or they're too dry because the coconut's not fresh. This is fresh, tender coconut. Winner.
Delightful.
Winner. Absolutely fabulous. All right, we're gonna have to wrap this one up. We don't have very many to go around for everybody, so be sure that you get yours. $22 is all it takes to get that home. You will absolutely fall in love with it. That one's gonna be quickly a customer pick, just like all of David's items. So here's what you're getting. You get that big original buttercrumb cake tray. You get 2 boxes of the coconut macaroons with cranberries and almonds. Don't forget the chocolate. It's got chocolate on it too. 4 cinnamon rolls as big as Carrie's hand. 4 blueberry biscones, 4 raisin biscones as well. And that is, if you've never tried the biscones, you've got to. I tell people all the time, like I will walk the halls and tell people, do you smell that? That's a David's Cookie Biscone. You have to go and see if they have any extras left. All right, we're gonna give you a quick sneak peek coming up later on in this hour.